we have no idea even exist in the realm of good and evil. So, O Allah, based upon everything that you know, give me everything that's good for me in this life and in the hereafter. And also protect me from the evil that I know I want to be protected from. So if you're making dua for Allah to protect you from someone who's trying to harm you or for some sort of oppression, everything that I know to be evil and the harm that I don't even know exists out there in this life and in the next. So you're not even time bound, subhanAllah, in this dua. And it's based upon everything that Allah knows. And you're achieving this in one sentence. Then in the second thing, and it's the Prophet ﷺ telling Aisha radiallahu anha to make this dua. And I ask you for all of the good that the Prophet ﷺ ever asked you for, and I seek refuge with you from all of the things that the Prophet ﷺ would seek refuge from. Now, subhanAllah, if you think of the Prophet ﷺ's du'as, like if I was to take a book of the authentic supplications of the Prophet ﷺ and say, here, say this sentence, and you achieve all of these du'as in one sentence. On top of that, imagine the du'as of the Prophet ﷺ on the night of Ta'if, the night before Badr, some of his most difficult moments, the qiyam of the Prophet ﷺ. So in this one sentence, you are getting all of those du'as that the Prophet ﷺ made in your own du'a. And it's the Prophet ﷺ telling Aisha radiallahu anha, here is a catch-all. Here's a way for you to achieve all of that which I ask my Lord with. And subhanAllah, no one knows Allah better than the Prophet ﷺ. And no one had more beautiful and more comprehensive du'as than the Prophet ﷺ. So it starts with everything Allah knows, then it goes to everything the Prophet ﷺ asked for, and then finally, what is the good that you know that you really, really want? It's Jannah. And this entire existence that we have here on this earth is to get back to Jannah. And it's the ultimate reward. And we have the guidebook, but sometimes we stray away from it, either because we don't know any better or because we do other than what we know to be better. So, oh Allah, I ask you for Jannah. But I don't just ask you for Jannah. I ask you to make every word and every deed that I say a means by which I get closer to my goal of Jannah. And I seek refuge in you from the fire and every word or deed that could take me to the fire. And this is a profound realization that the Prophet ﷺ gives to us, where the Prophet ﷺ says that a person says one word and they don't even think about that word. And through that word, they please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah raises them by ranks into paradise. But on the other hand, a person says one word recklessly, not thinking about it. And by that word, they displease Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and they plunge themselves into the depths of the fire. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us. Allahumma